But can you give us some insight into how you go about really discovering the journey of that consumer? Because the fingerprint or the footprint or whatever you want to call it of those consumers are so unique to each and every service or so unique to each and every business that it's not really a repeatable template. In fact, I mean, it's the antithesis of that, isn't it?
Well, that's really interesting. I there are a number of things that I will push a company to try and find out.
Hmm.
Um, from based on what they know about customers. The thing that always surprises me is how much businesses really want to reach a lot, these people. They want to turn them into customers. They're really, really happy with that they are customers, and they don't talk to their customers.
Huh.
And we kind of, and it's very easy to sort of feel like once you've made that sale, that's fantastic. That's done. That's the end of the journey. But that's the start of the journey, because that's when you can learn so much more that you can then loop back into trying and attracting more people like that.
Hmm.
So one of the things that I will encourage people to do is to, and then I'll come on to some of the things that I will look for
Yeah.
in terms of people to translate into copy about how to get the attention of these people, is to really engage with your customer and find out what it is that they love about your product. And particularly, one of the questions that I like to ask, which generally brings out some great content that you use in your copy, is: was there anything about the product that surprised you pleasantly? Because quite often there are things that your customer experiences as part of your service and thinks, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And do you know what? I really enjoyed it. That enhanced the experience of doing business with that particular company. And if you can find those nuggets, you absolutely want to pull those front and center. One of the examples that I use in my talks is around something that I call cheating copy, which is marketing copy that isn't exclusive to you,
Right.
and you see it describing all your competitors' products. And this particularly happens if you're in a commodity market. It's very easy to struggle to find that differentiation. And so, I will periodically go and I'll do a test, and I will go and search for a number of different companies within similar industries. And you do tend to see them saying exactly the same thing about their product, but not just in terms of features, in terms of how they're describing the quality of those features.
Right.
So they will talk about that what they have is very powerful, or it's easy to use, or it's it's high quality, it's premium, etc., etc. And what I always
All the things that are just those terms.
Well, they're it's all about loving the client or the customer more than you love your product, because at the end of the day, you're making your product or you're doing your service for the customer. And people don't understand that they're not wanting to hear about you, they're wanting to hear about themselves. They want to hear how you make their lives better. And
absolutely.
they don't want to hear that it's premium. They want to hear how it's going to make their life better.
Absolutely. And this is and that's such a good point, because there's nothing wrong in wanting to express these qualities. There's nothing wrong in having a premium product, but like you say, you want to express it in terms of the customer. And so what I often find is that when I'm online and I'm doing this kind of research, I'll dig around in a company's site, and I will go and look for the testimonials. And I can guarantee you the stuff that the customers who are actively online saying,
Hmm.
I love this, this, and this, and this about the product, none of them are saying, I love that it is a powerful
premium
product that is premium. Absolutely, absolutely. And this blows my mind, because it's like these people are writing your copy for you.
There it is.
Even at a very quick first step. If you want to improve your copy, dig into those testimonials, pull it out, don't polish it up, and use it in their language.